You know, you change a lot in your experiences in life. 18 years ago, I had a very aggressive prostate cancer, and I had 7.5 weeks radiology. Now, those waiting rooms at the radiology down in Melbourne, they're not happy places, but I had a group of people with me that tried to make them happy, tried to get some jokes going and things like that. But when I'd finished my course of 7.5 weeks, the specialist gave me 3 to 5 years to live. That's 18 years ago, so I'm very grateful. Very grateful. I don't take that lightly. I'm very grateful for the years I've had, and they've been some of the loveliest years of my life I have. And I'm saying this because this chap, he wrote this next poem, chap by the name of Bobby Miller in Queensland, and he died at the very young age of only 53 years, waiting on a heart transplant. Just one of his favourite poems, The Will. The tears had long ceased falling from our in-laws and our kin, since the day our English auntie cashed her chips and chucked it in. Do not think us heartless scoundrels if we mock this solemn show, but our family's seen recession, and we're mighty short of dough. So we treated auntie's passing like a wilting daffodil, till a letter from a lawyer said, we're mentioned in the will. Well, Eureka, what a beauty. Just imagine how we felt. No more we'd live in poverty. No more we'd stretch the belt. This old girl was loaded. Couldn't count the dough she'd got. We'd be able to sell this cockroach castle, build a mansion, buy a yacht. We'd soon be living in luxury, thanks to auntie's now failed health, and me, her only favourite nephew. I was sure to cop this wealth. So I rang the council foreman and I said, it's me, you ugly slob. You can keep the day you owe me and stick your flaming job. No, I'll be back tomorrow, I might be back next year. I'm off to merry England, so you'll have to persevere. Then I hurry to the banker. You slimy crawling louse. You can shove that loan I beg for this stinking little house. I'll be as rich as Kerry Packer. There's my auntie you can thank. And not a word, you silly jackass, or I might buy your little bank. This newfound wealth I revelled in. I was feeling strong and hearty. I had to sell the old car for enough dough for a party. And as I scrambled up the gangplank, I turned to face the pack. The richest thing you'll ever see is me when I get back. Well, they started reading auntie's will. They started from the ground. The butler got the silverware. The maid, £1,000. Aunt Doris got 1 Rolls Royce and Uncle Joe a block of flats. Then the room was stunned to silence when the lawyer mentioned cats. To those mongrel, moggy mouses, she'd bequeathed £1 million. Well, I very nearly fainted, and I think Aunt Martha did. But my turn was coming. As the lawyer battled on, I now leave my greatest treasure to my sister's darling son. To him I leave the family ring to wear down through the years. What I said, a cursed ring, I near broke down in tears. I grabbed the lawyer by the throat, I nearly run amok. Give the cats the flaming ring, I'll have the $1 million. Well, fate plays cruel tricks, I found on my way home, as I leaned across that rail and watched that briny foam. In a fit of mad depression for what she'd done to me, I got old auntie's cursed ring and I hurled it in the sea. Sat back on a chair with a smile upon my face, but while reading through the papers I collapsed in sheer disgrace. That ring that now was sinking 1,000 fathoms down belonged to Mary, Queen of Scots, worth £40 million. Well, I'm back home now. I'm on the dole and living in a tent. I ponder on my fortune, how it came and sort of went. And I sit upon this stump each night, just toying with the notion. Yeah, I wonder would it be much trouble to drain that flaming ocean.